Hello everyone, this is Joe. Welcome to Manor Lords. Manor Lords is a strategy city builder by developer Slavic Magic, and which is published by Hooded Horse, who gave us the excellent Against the Storm. Why did I say it's a strategy city builder? Well, compared to other city builder, it's not only about building the city, but there's also some combat involved, and map control that you would see in other strategy games. The game is in early access. There's some little things that are a bit rough around the edges. An example, there's kind of no tutorial with it. It's obvious if you've played other games of the genre, but still, I had to make a second video because my first playthrough was not very great to watch. Watching paint dry was probably equivalent. So let's begin. Alright, so on the new game screen, you have to pick a hero and a banner. I like to pick a lady when I play games, so I'll be Joanne of Arc. As for our logo, let's go for something like this. It's kind of nice. Next, we're going to set up our game. There's two different scenario templates. The first one is to reach a large town settlement. I'm assuming this is the largest city in the game right now. Next is restoring the peace. This one, our objective is to conquer the map, but we won't get attacked until we're ready. And the last one is really more of an all-out war where you have to defend your settlement and also reach the large town settlement level. With my small playthrough, I'm definitely feeling a little bit more confident, but let's do the attacking and not get attacked. Also, there is 3 different templates for difficulty: relaxing, default, and challenging. We'll keep it at default. And there's only one map selection, so let's begin. The game is reminding us that we are taking care of human beings that needs food and fuel. Let's show what we have here. So we have our shelter. So this is where our families starts in. We have some supply here and there. It's going to be important very soon. Otherwise, let's look at the different things we have on top. So this is the number of unassigned families. This game is different in the sense that you are assigning families rather than individual. We'll see that as we go forward. Next are the number of assigned families, total number of houses. Then is the total population. You can see our 5 families here. Next, this is our approval rating. If we're at 50%, new people can come. Public order, I haven't seen much of that yet. It probably happens later on. This is our wealth. We are going to increase that by trading. And it says also tax policy, but I haven't made it there in my quick playthrough. We have 1 oxen that's used to move the heavy goods around. And this is number of months before we die. On the other side, we have all the resources. A lot of the usual timber, stone, and things like this. Our food, we only have 20 breads. We'll take care of this pretty soon. This is the fuel that our buildings and people will need. And the rest are just other resources. Alright, let's look where we are in this world. This is our territory in red, and the yellow is our enemy. Okay, let's see what we have on our map. We have a rich deposit of wild animals. We have a few berries that are growing. Here we have our stone, iron, and clay deposit. Seems like a nice future production area. At some point, we'll take another territory. This is why I called it a strategic game earlier, a little bit more than just a city builder. A lot of berries here, and here as well. All right. So let's do a bit of planning. And we'll definitely want to get this as our starting source of food. That will also provide some hides, which we're able to trade for money. Otherwise, it's definitely going to be our production area, where we're going to put our warehouses and things like that. And we have a bit of berry here once it starts growing. That's a nice spot alongside the road, so we'll put our residential area here. And maybe our market on this side of the road. Yeah, everything will be centralized around here. Okay, we're going to start by putting a lumber camp to get more logs. Families that are not assigned to a job will work on construction. Okay, next we'll start our road network so people can go around. Roads don't cost anything, so we can go nuts in our planning. If we look at the other buildings, we'll need to take care of firewood eventually. Saw pit will be when we need planks. We'll get the basic first. Forester hut is to replant some trees. The one thing we won't be stingy on is food early on, so we'll definitely put a camp here. Also, it's free to put on. One thing I realized quickly in this game, it's better to have more roads than less, because your people needs to walk on it. This is very far from our shelter, but I do have the feeling we need to start building here and not over there. It's going to be a lot of movement at the beginning. I might be shooting myself in the foot, but we'll see. And one thing I forgot earlier, we do have this itching post. Every resource needs to be moved with an ox when it's the big lumber stuff. I'm going to start by ordering a second one and build a second itching post. Otherwise, you'll be moving one log at a time and our camp is far. And here we'll get our itching post. Oh, we've got evil mail. Alright, you don't belong here, buddy. I hope that doesn't trigger anything. It's pretty early. Let's set this to high priority. I'm gonna start to let it run slowly. Oh yeah, our people are really far. We'll build a storehouse. Let's not forget we only have 5 families. That means only 5 jobs once they're done being built. This is so that I don't want them to move the wood all the way up there. And we'll start planning some houses for our people. So in this game, to build houses, you need to give them a plot of land so that they can work it out. This is way too much. I think we have enough only for one house. Probably have to wait until we have enough for 2. So let's set both these 2 as higher priority. And as well as the itching post so our hogs doesn't run away. Okay, so the game is telling us all the resources is going to deteriorate since it's outside. Those are these ones here. Same thing for food. There's not enough stable space because we ordered on our ox. And our 5 people are homeless. Well, that's pretty much what we were expecting. Yeah, zoom in on this. It's going to slow it down for a little bit. If you hit Control C, you can zoom in the camera. This game looks awesome. I really hope someone else was bringing the other log. Okay, where's the camp? Here. Or is the priority too high at least? This is something one family could start doing. Alright, well, people are waiting for the log. Ah, there we go. One thing I didn't see yet, so there is of course a concept of season. In spring, depository grow like our berries here. Oh, they're full now, so we'll be able to collect this as well. We have all season before it goes bad. I want to start the animal first because it's going to give us some hides to trade as well, but as soon as we're lower on food, we'll jump in the berries. Summer, this is where our crops would grow, which we don't have planted yet. In my previous game I was able to plant some crops, but it will depend on the soil in this one. And fall is when you harvest and plow and resow your crop. And winter, well, this is when it's trouble. I'm gonna try to make it 3-year one at least in this video. Alright, bring forth the wood. There we go. I should probably make another road to go in between. Oh no, it brought the piece of wood on storehouse because it had the same priority. Oh, we're near the log as well for this. Alright, we're good. Game tells us you need to assign family. Yes, I know that. And it says the human force is assigned, but the livestock is shared. Let's put that as the highest priority now because we don't want our hawks to leave. That would be a restart and you wouldn't know about it. I'm gonna assign the first family here. As soon as we have one more wood, we'll start building houses for them. Because right now they're not happy. Let's set an area for our logging camp. You see the area is pretty small, but if you control and mouse wheel, you can increase the size. The game is not great at highlighting some of this stuff. Pretty sure it's a bug because it shows the trees everywhere that can be cut except where your camp is. And I tested, it's not because the trees are too small here, they will cut them. See here, it doesn't highlight any trees except this one. And we'll set the area here between the roads. And the game will tell us anyway if they run out of resource. Okay, let's keep running. By the way, when you build, let's see. By default, it shows the surplus. This is what's left after being committed. You place the arrow, you can see the total amount you have. Let's say you're like, oh, I really need to build something. Well, you can see the total amount you have, so you can cancel other stuff. Or merely you leave it on this, you can see what you have to build with. Maximum speed. Okay, we have our 4 logs, we can do our 2 houses. I'll stick with my original plan of putting the market alongside the river, it's gonna look nice, and put the houses above the road. Imagine walking down the river on a Sunday morning, you're going to the market, you're hungry, you avoided the plague. Ah, the 14th century. Wondering if I could destroy this road so I can make it follow the terrain. Oh yeah, King's Road cannot remove. Find the king. You have it your way. Okay, so the bottom area is the house area, and the top area will be where they can build something in their own house, you'll see. Okay. Let them build a little bit. My first goal now will be to make sure all our families have a house so we can get more people. You're really, really limited by families at the beginning. Oh yeah, all these trees are good. See, the highlight was most likely just a little bug. Alright, so we lost the issues we had here. Oh, our hunting camp is done. Don't want to have 2 little people working, but food will definitely be an issue. See, we only have 2 months of food left. Here you can see the hunting limit. This is the number of animals you want them to leave alive. The default is at 10, I'll leave it there so that they can create more animals afterward. And we'll have to build a granary to keep that food as well. Okay, our storehouse is ready. We have enough for 3 more plots of land. Homeless will move the plot if approval is high enough. It might even attract new families. Alright. As soon as they have more wood, I'll build about 7. I mean up to 7 here, not 7 more. This is already generating some good stuff. The hides will go to the storehouse. Yeah, I'll build the granary next. I don't want to lose our food. Okay, our market will be here. They will take their food from the market. So yeah, let's put the granary closed from it. I want to fill this with houses. And this little side road here keeps nice. By the way, for planting later on, you can see there's a little overlay on the side, which did not go away once I clicked on it. So this is the fertility of Emmer, which is our wheat. Which is pretty far, jeez. Should have a look at that. In fact, all our land is not fertile to wheat, except this little piece here. Flax is also not good. Barley is terrible. Rye is pretty... rye is good. Okay, well, I guess we'll make our flour from rye later on. We'll have to deal with what we have to deal. And that could be our first expansion here afterward. Like, look at all this nice little land. Could be your big farming area. This is not going to be in year 1, so let's not worry too much about it. Okay, the granary battery will take the rest of our stone. None of the basic building requires stone. We're using our wood fast enough, it doesn't have time to stay in the logging camp to rot. So. But the food might. Oh, fuel started appearing, 7 months. But as we build building, it's going to increase the cost. But this is going to go down much faster than 4. I wanted to clean up the starting area, but the tent cannot be moved or destroyed. But the hitching post can be removed. It's going to cost 1 wood. If you wonder why I'm crazy about this priority for that, I've been burned in my first playthrough. An ox left in between either relocation or something like that. Oh, we have a lot of wood. This is nice. And 4 of them, we'll lower the priority of these ones to low. Just we have 2. We're getting low on families to assign. But I also don't want to lose my food, so I'll assign 1 here. Only leaves us 2 builder though. Now that our burgage plots are built, I'll show you how you can assign a special job to the family. You click here. We can pay 15 here so that they can start growing carrots, and that would be a different source of food. And different things like chicken coops for a bit more food or goat shed. And later on they'll be able to upgrade to start making clothes and things like that. I forgot if I read that in the game or somewhere else, but it does work faster than the communal building. Yeah, I'll definitely want to have another ox at some point, but I think I'll start building some vegetable here. Okay, our wood is gone here. See, this is the food storage. So when you assign people here, by the way, you can see they're transporting good. So I click on them. They'll be the one that will bring everything to the pantry. This is a mini supply chain here. Yeah, this could use a better route than going all the way around.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I'm sure someone would have got bored of walking all the way here at some point. Hey, we reached town level 1. And we got some stuff stolen by bandit, which we have nothing to do about it for now. Since we leveled up, we have a development point. If you click on the city name on top, that opens the tech tree. On the left side is the hunting tree. An example, trapping would give us passive meat. This would increase the berry deposits. It would allow us to create some honey. Our land is not very fertile. Maybe we should consider something related to food. The top tree is farming. Here's allow us to have apples. some sheeps, and this allows for an upgrade for farming, which I don't think we should concentrate on in this playthrough, at least not in our first map. That would make us that we don't need to worry about firewood at least a little bit in the beginning. This is to improve trade routes. The bottom tree is related to smelting. There's charcoal burning to get better firewood. And as well as armor making, so we can start getting better army. Oh, we don't have the rye I saw earlier. We don't even have it. We would need to invest 2 points to have this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the gathering tree on the left and start with trapping. So we should always get meat at least with this. So the game is telling us we just receive a shipment of weapon and we can create an army. If I go to the army tab at the bottom and create unit, we receive 20 spear and large shield, so that would allow us to create a spear militia. But really, you don't have enough people at the beginning, so even if you want to, your army is not completed. Okay, we've already planned a lot of this. 3 months of firewoods, that's going to be something we'll have to consider as well soon. Since we have our 5 houses, let's look to see what we need for the next level. We need level 2 houses. I clicked on it. You'll see that they require water and a church. And they need to have stall that's being provided by people. If I look at the church will require a bit of planks on top of the 10 stone we have. Now we need new families so we can start scaling up a little bit. In fact, let's put priority on this. We need more people as fast as we can. Okay, they want water as well. Okay, I hadn't checked that before, but we seem to be good. Put it here at the crossroad. I'll set up the market area by the water. It's definitely plenty. So that will allow them to distribute themselves, their goods that they get. Okay, we'll have to do a bit of juggling between our different resources. Like this guy here will stop taking care of logging camp and it will start going to the wood lodge afterward. Because we have 2 months left of fuel. Oh, 0, jeez. People, work on this. Come on. Alright. Maybe I'm gonna put 2% right now.
Just give me a hammer and stop doing these.
There's enough houses, people. Move in. Editor Joe here. As you'll see in the next part of the video, I'm pretty sure I had a bug because the homelessness was not going away and all my families had a house. As you'll see in the next part of the video, I made it through it, just had to be creative. Alright, back to gameplay Joe now. Okay, whew, we dodged the bullet with the fuel. I think once the months pass, this will update correctly. Alright, we caught up in this. I'll remove one and put it to the storehouse. We can move everything in here. I'm wondering if someone didn't move yet. The camp is gone, okay. Okay, from what I read, this is a bug that can happen. Wondering if I could raise the happiness above 50. Maybe with some berries. So we can get some food variety. Next I'll do the trading post. And we'll need some more money for our people to build their own stuff. We'll do this one first. Okay, we're starting to fulfill some of the needs. If we can get +5, we can start getting people, and even though we have a bug with homelessness. Alright. So we need some money. Okay, so we have to say export. And you see how many we want to keep. I keep 20. It will give us a good amount of money just from this. But we're not in a game where we're gonna get attacked anyway, so it should be okay. It says connect to the building to the King's Road. It's kind of connected directly. Alright, guess I had to build a road on top of the road. I must have put it right next to the road. See, because of this little curvature here. See, we're discovering the bugs one at a time. All we need is a church and some clothes. So we'll stop moving things to the storage house for now, and we'll get a bit of berries. We need someone to add the trading post. Right, no wood cutting. Okay, let's build the saw pit so we can get planks for the church. Alright, we sold our hide, so we can unassign this. So they can start building again. Let's go all out on the homegrown stuff. Maybe we can get some variety of things. Winter is approaching, and no, oh, food variety. Ah, we're almost at 50. We'll need to give them clothes, and that might work. In fact, let's look at that. You know what, let's do this instead of the planks. Oh, I didn't see that in my first playthrough. You can still limit for number of resources you want to keep. Oh, 50%! Yes! Let's go, game. Give us a new family. Ah, it went down. It didn't last long. But I think the plan will work.
Come along, lad.
Stop working on that. Start making the planks. And last family, you'll start making some leather. And to build a church, it's 20 planks. Okay. Seriously, if we can keep this and get one more family, that will be tremendous. It might create 5 planks per log. Okay, it's not 1-to-1. If it's written somewhere, let me know. Once we get to 20, we can start building the church. Maybe I should just build another road here. Ooh, winter. This looks all too familiar. Okay, we have our planks. Okay, we just need a few more logs now. Go back cutting the wood. And once we have 5, we'll be able to get our church. Come on, game, give us a family. Yay, finally! New family moved in. Ugh, I'm glad I didn't stop, but that was painful. This is getting low, so I'll stop it for now. I'll move them to berries. Alright, it's dead. It's winter. Back to meat. See, now it thinks that only 4 families are homeless instead of all of them. We don't have any hide to work with anymore. We need the person at the stall though. For them to be happy. I'll start chopping down some wood again. And maybe we can start thinking of the regrowing. We can start replanting here. Make it replant here. Our people are really happy now at least. Another family moved in. Nice. All right. Let's build this church. We can start upgrading our city. Right in the middle. Once we have more people, I'll build a stonecutter camp. Oh, here's the bad guys. Oh, difficulty level we're playing, they're not supposed to attack, so... It's a lot more people than what we have. But they didn't have to deal with fake homelessness. So I think we're still winner here. Hey, another family moved in right in time for spring. We'll add a few more houses by the river. And our church is almost done. Alright, this is ready to restart. We could have kept it on since we had the passive, but we were just lacking people earlier. And the church is completed. Okay, well, we can upgrade some houses now. And if we upgrade it, we'll be able to create some of the more advanced stuff from it. We'll upgrade 2 of them, that will allow us to get to the next level. Our burgage plot, okay, almost upgraded. Hey, we made it. New development point. I wanted to do that one. We can get passively some hides as well. Alright, I think it's a good place to end this video. Despite all the little problems we had here and there, I had a lot of fun playing this game. If you like this sort of game, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And I don't think I need to add any warning beyond what you've seen in this video. You see the little type of issues you can have. As usual, thanks everyone, and have a great day.